Hans Wilsdorf was born in 1881 in Germany into a modest family. But his life changed dramatically when he lost both of his parents at a young age. Growing up as an orphan forced him to mature quickly, developing discipline, resilience, and a strong sense of independence. These early struggles shaped his mindset and gave him the determination to build something meaningful despite starting with almost nothing. From an early age, Wilsdorf became fascinated with precision and organization, eventually discovering the world of timekeeping. At the time, wristwatches were considered unreliable and mainly worn by women, while men preferred pocket watches. However, Wilsdorf believed the future was different. He envisioned a world where wristwatches were not only stylish but also precise, durable, and trusted by everyone. In 1905, Hans Wilsdorf moved to London, one of the most important commercial cities in the world, in search of opportunity. With limited resources, but a clear vision, he partnered with his brother-in-law, Alfred Davis, to create a company called Wilsdorf and Davis. Their goal was ambitious: to import high-quality Swiss watch movements and assemble them into wristwatches for the British market. The challenge they faced was enormous, as wristwatches at the time were widely seen as inaccurate and fragile. Most people considered them decorative accessories rather than serious instruments. Despite this skepticism, Wilsdorf remained convinced that technology and craftsmanship could change public perception. He was determined to prove that wristwatches could match, or even surpass, the reliability of traditional pocket watches. In 1908, Wilsdorf made a strategic decision that would change everything. He created the brand name Rolex. He wanted something short, memorable, and easy to pronounce in any language. The name had no specific meaning, which made it unique and adaptable across different cultures, helping the brand stand out in a crowded and competitive market. More than just a name, Rolex became a symbol of innovation and ambition. Wilsdorf focused on building a brand identity centered around precision, elegance, and reliability. He understood that success wasn't just about making watches, but about creating trust. Every decision he made from that point forward was aimed at positioning Rolex as the gold standard in timekeeping. Wilsdorf knew that changing public opinion required proof, not just promises. In 1910, Rolex achieved a major breakthrough when one of its watches became the first wristwatch to receive a Swiss certificate of chronometric precision. This was a historic moment that began to challenge the belief that wristwatches were unreliable. The success continued in 1914 when a Rolex watch received a prestigious Class A precision certificate in England, a recognition previously reserved only for marine chronometers. This achievement positioned Rolex at the forefront of watchmaking innovation. It proved that wristwatches could be both elegant and highly accurate, marking a turning point in the industry. In 1926, Rolex introduced one of its most revolutionary innovations, the Rolex Oyster, the world's first waterproof wristwatch. The watch featured a sealed case that protected the internal mechanism from dust, moisture, and water. This invention solved one of the biggest problems in watchmaking and set a new standard for durability and reliability. To prove its effectiveness, Wilsdorf executed a brilliant marketing strategy. In 1927, a swimmer named Mercedes Gleitz wore a Rolex Oyster while crossing the English Channel. After hours in cold water, the watch remained fully functional. This public demonstration captured global attention and reinforced Rolex's reputation as a brand built on performance and innovation. Rolex continued pushing boundaries in 1931 with the invention of the perpetual rotor, the first self-winding mechanism powered by the natural motion of the wearer's wrist. This eliminated the need to manually wind the watch, making it more convenient and reliable for everyday use. This innovation transformed the watch industry and became a fundamental feature in modern automatic watches. By combining waterproof cases with self-winding technology, Rolex created timepieces that were both practical and advanced. These developments solidified the brand's identity as a leader in engineering and innovation. Rolex quickly became associated with extreme achievements and exploration. The brand equipped adventurers, pilots, and explorers with watches designed to withstand harsh conditions. From climbing Mount Everest to deep-sea diving, Rolex watches proved their reliability in some of the most demanding environments on Earth. This association with performance and adventure elevated the brand's image beyond luxury. Rolex was no longer just a watchmaker. It became a symbol of success, precision, and resilience. The company strategically aligned itself with individuals who pushed human limits, reinforcing its reputation worldwide. Over time, Rolex evolved from a tool-focused brand into a global symbol of status and luxury. Its watches became associated with success, achievement, and prestige. Owning a Rolex was no longer just about telling time, it was about making a statement. This transformation was driven by a combination of innovation, quality, and strategic branding. Rolex maintained strict control over production and distribution, ensuring exclusivity and high standards. This approach allowed the brand to build an image that combined technical excellence with timeless elegance. Today, Rolex is one of the most recognized and respected brands in the world. Its watches are known for their durability, precision, and iconic design. Despite changes in technology and trends, Rolex has remained consistent in its commitment to quality and craftsmanship. The company continues to innovate while preserving its heritage. Every Rolex watch represents over a century of expertise and dedication. From humble beginnings to global dominance, the brand stands as a testament to the vision of Hans Wilsdorf and his belief in the power of precision. Hans Wilsdorf didn't just create a company. He transformed an entire industry. He challenged traditional ideas and proved that wristwatches could be both reliable and elegant. His relentless pursuit of perfection laid the foundation for one of the most successful luxury brands in history. His legacy lives on in every Rolex watch produced today. The brand continues to represent excellence, innovation, and timeless design. From an orphan with a vision to the founder of a global empire, Wilsdorf's story is a powerful reminder that persistence and belief can redefine what's possible.